What's up, YouTube? It's gonna be another Megan Meier video. Water and ice, the way I like it. Alright, so let's begin.
This morning, a cautionary tale for parents out there. A 13-year-old girl found herself in the middle of a cruel cyber hoax, and her parents say it led to their daughter's suicide. Now, more than a year after Megan Meier's death, her parents are pushing for measures to protect other children. At 13 years old, Megan Meier was like many teenagers. She struggled with low self-esteem, but her
That's kind of sad that people suffer with low self-esteem.
family says she was looking forward to getting her braces off, enjoying life in the suburbs of St. Louis, and excited about a new friend she met through the social networking site MySpace.com.
Yeah, and she was having a good time, you know?
She got this email from this boy named Josh Evans.
Josh claimed to be a 16-year-old boy who lived nearby and was homeschooled, but the relationship would quickly turn hurtful as conversation turned to insult. Hurtful as conversation turned to insult.
Megan gets an email or a message on her MySpace from Josh saying that I don't know if I want to be friends with you any longer because I hear you're not nice to your friends.
The plan was at the end. The plan, as far as I know, was to find out if Megan was saying hurtful stuff about Sarah Drew, Lori's daughter, Megan's old friend. But as far as I know, what I know about that email is that Ashley Grills messaged, "The world will be a better place without you," because she wanted Megan to get mad so she would leave Josh alone.
Megan was devastated. The next day, after more exchanges, her mother found her in her bedroom closet. She had hanged herself.
As far as I know, she was having a good day that day. Like, at school, she had handed out invitations and it was going good. And had a great day, and then hung herself because of all these bad insults.
Weeks later, her parents learned that Josh never existed. He was created by the mother of one of Megan's former friends down the street.
That's the biggest tragedy of the whole thing.
And this is Ron Meier.
Did it.
It's a bizarre...
Her and Megan's mother, Tina, or Christina, I think her name is, and Ronald, I think his name's, I think he goes by Ron, got a divorce after that because the grief they had was inexplainable. And that's sad.
A twist to the very common world of cyberbullying. Nearly half of teenagers report they've been the victim of cyber attacks, from text messaging to emailing, even websites dedicated solely to harassment.
When emotionally vulnerable young people get online, they can be very easily manipulated.
Megan's parents don't believe her tormentors meant for her to commit suicide.
Of course, no one wants that to happen, otherwise you're going to have to live with that. I don't think Lori Drew gives a crap, though, but I think Ashley Grills is the one who feels bad about it.
But they say the harassment drove her to the edge. And joining us now are Megan's parents, Tina Meier and Ron Meier. Good morning to you. First of all, our condolences, obviously, for the loss of your daughter. And I know it's difficult to talk about all this. We hear about kids cyberbullying, bullying each other online, but this was a parent bullying your daughter, pretending to be someone else. Why would she do that?
We don't know. How do you get in the mind of somebody that you just have no idea? We have no answer for that.
Do you think her daughter put her up to it and wanted to know more about your daughter? Or?
No.
Everything that we found out so far, it was the sole idea of the mother.
Do you hold her responsible for the death of your daughter?
Absolutely.
Yes, I believe they were the ones that
I would do that also.
took her to the edge of the cliff and gave her the nudge to go over.
Did you have any idea at any point, Tina, that this was not a 16-year-old boy named Josh that your daughter was conversing with? Any red flags?
There were red flags, but they weren't big enough. There were enough red flags where I did make a call to the local police department to find out how can
I don't blame her for doing that.
you find if a MySpace account is real or not. There's no real way. You know, I certainly had that.
You can't actually track. But you probably need to get the FBI in to track one.
Gut feeling, but it wasn't. Again, it wasn't enough to. It was just that nervous mom feeling.
And as you say, as you say, there's no way to prove this. So I wonder, what do you think can be done to stop this from happening again to someone else? Is there any way to stop someone from putting a profile up that's fake?
I wish there were regulations with these companies that are out there that put out these type of forums. There's got to be something. I mean, children are able to, no matter whether they're 8.
Be right back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Back. I forgot. What's the my son? I forgot to put up the note that I'm doing a video because sometimes people actually come in to my room while I'm making a video.
9, 10. They're adults. They can get on there and they can be whoever they want to be. And there needs to be some sort of regulations out there to be able to protect children. Parents can only be in so many places at so many times, and children do not understand the risks.
Ron, sorry, we're running out of time. I'm sorry. Ron, is there a quick lesson, though, for other parents?
I just like to say is don't take anything for granted, and be as watchful as you can be and proactive in the involvement with your children on the internet.
Right. Well, good luck in your fight to make some changes. Tina Meier, Ron Meier, we thank you for your time. This morning.
Alright. So, Megan she loved swimming, she liked boating, fishing, she liked dogs, rap music, and hot boys. And life had not always been easy for her. When she was heavy for years, she had tried to lose weight, she had attention deficit disorder, and battled depression. Back in 3rd grade, she had talked about suicide. And then she had dropped 20 pounds and was getting down to 175. I don't know how heavy I was at that time, but when I went into high school, I was 203 or something. And she was 5'5.5". That's not short for a 13-year-old. That's kind of tall for a 13-year-old. And she had just started 8th grade. And she was on a volleyball team. And she had gone to public schools before that. And she decided to end a friendship with a girl who lived down the street from them. And the girls had spent much time in the 7th grade between friends and the next day not being friends. That is kind of hard when you clash with, when you have a close friend and you guys are friends in 4th grade. You're friends in 4th grade. And in 5th grade and in 6th grade and 7th grade you clash. Because they would go on vacations together, they would have sleepovers and have so much fun. and Josh thought she was cute, and it did seem odd. Josh never asked for Megan's phone number, and Megan asked him for his number, and he said he did not yet have a landline and could not, and that he didn't have, his mom couldn't afford a phone. He didn't have internet, so he was using someone else's, and you know, that's just a lie. Always an excuse. Asked to come to the birthday party. Said he'd be in Florida. Then said the world will be a better place without you and have a shitty rest of your life. Just like to say personally to Megan, it's not your fault. 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 It's not your fault at all. It's not your fault. Not at all. It's not your fault. 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 It's not your fault, Megan. It was never your fault, Megan. So, then again, it's not your fault. It's Lori Drew's fault. Hey, it's not yours, but, you know. Thank you so much for watching. This video won't be as long as the other ones, but, hope you stay tuned for some more videos. And actually, something I do want to say, if I could have saved Megan, I would have taken her out at, I would have taken her out to go get some ice cream and be like a big brother to her. Taking her out for ice cream, taking her to get a milkshake, and hung out, you know, and maybe that would have made the change better for her, personally. That's about it, everyone. But, this is a shout out to Allain Alva, who's a really good friend of mine. Check out his video about Megan Meier. They're very good. And to my wonderful love, the love of my life, Brittany Dugan. Subscribe to her also and check out her videos on this, because she's posted quite a few videos and both of their videos are very good. So shout out to them. Their videos are awesome. Subscribe to them. They're great people. They have great videos. And, you know, just subscribe to them. They're awesome. But thank you for watching. Bye. Peace.